I want to clarify on the photographs circulating on social media of me and President Museveni. These pictures were taken while I was on my official duty as Guild President. At the launch of the Research and Innovation Week, representing over 45,000 students of diverse political minds, beliefs, and I think it is at this point that I encourage Ugandans to enhance tolerance for diversity. Unfortunately, they have stirred the storm among the general public, my family, and students. Some opportunists are also using them to tell blatant lies for their benefit. Makerere University is a public institution, and General Museveni, by virtue of his office as stipulated in Article 99, subsection 3 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, which vests executive authority in him to be responsible for the welfare of the citizens and safeguard the Constitution and laws of Uganda, among others. Ugandans must know that in hierarchy and the tree of administration at Makerere University, Mzee Museveni is the visitor on top of the chancellor and the chairperson for the university council. It is from this that the office of the president derives its mandate of providing leadership in public policy management and good governance. It is my line of duty to account, follow up, and question Mr. Museveni's day-to-day business, because the power is in our hands to do so, not only as a student but as a guild president in regards to Makerere University. Relenting from my duties as a guild president of this institution makes me a populist, not an executor. As a moralist in the same sense, I am equally disturbed by the prevailing injustice in our country, which is attributed to the current regime. However, in my line of duty, I find myself sharing the same workspace with government officials. Lest we forget, I am guild president because of the will of God and that of the students of this great university who are my electorate. That means I must put students' interest above my personal and political beliefs. I urge the general public not to blame or condemn my family, especially my father, Mr. Nyanzi Fred Sentamu, for my actions as a guild president. I've spoken time and again that my father has independent roles as a national mobilizer for the National Unity Platform, but equally, that only ends outside the university because as guild president, my father doesn't tantamount to being a guild presidential advisor. My family has stood firm against oppression in this country, and I honor their courage. The pictures in circulation should not be interpreted as a mode of betrayal to some people of our shared values, but as a consequence of balancing personal beliefs with public responsibility, which I independently sought for. When I took up this responsibility, I was well aware of the burdens that were to come along with it. Therefore, I remain committed to the values of truth, justice, and servant leadership. I will continue to walk in the light of our shared ideas and work tirelessly for a better Makerere and Uganda where every voice is heard, respected, and protected. We build for the future. Let's get hard for God and my country. As as a son and as a Mugandan boy or man, it is utterly very disrespectful of me to speak back to my father. And I request that issues regarding my family or what my father did in his capacity, I cannot speak anything more to what he said. However, like I've told you, I had a conflict between my personal beliefs and public responsibility. I believe for my actions, I was only fulfilling my official duty as the guild president. But it is very indisciplined of me to respond to my father, and I request will narrow my discussions elsewhere rather than family. Thank you.